Hi, this is Kai. So, so I'm gonna hurry up and tell this story. Okay, so part 9, part 10, you already know most of the story when I was um, turning on my first birthday. So, but it took a while to get back home, okay? Because telling you the story again, it's gonna be out of order because I remember it out of order. I remember being terrified of the Chuck E. Cheese mascot because it looked creepy. It had like human eyes, so it looked super creepy. And then I remember the pizza. Couldn't eat much of it because I only had like my two front bottom teeth. Only had two bottom teeth down there for a long time, so it took a while for my teeth to come in due to the fact that I was not fed enough, and it was starting to affect my development. So yeah. So when I went home, I cried. I cried when I got home because first I was stressed because I was around a lot of people. Second of all, when I got home, at Chuck E. Cheese, I don't know if they still do this, but with the tickets you could buy like stuff, right? Like candy stuff. Well, I had lollipops, right? And they were in this container, and let me tell you, most of those lollipops I didn't even get to eat, to be honest. She ate them. She ate them and lied to my dad and said I ate them when I didn't. And whenever I had juice, it was not like so whenever I had juice, it was either watered down or not a lot because she didn't want me to become hyperactive because I would have a sugar rush because since I'm pretty dang mellow, so whenever I have something that would elevate my energy and stuff, it's obvious because I'm just not acting as I normally would. When I first had coffee, I was being super hyper, way hyper than I normally was. So it was obvious whenever I had sugar. It was very obvious. Also, I can't eat a lot of sweets. So if I eat too much, so you know how crumb cookies are, you know how they taste like straight black sugar. Because at first, when the crumble cookies opened from where we were, I don't know how far away they were, but it was nearby. The crumble cookies was good at first because they didn't use that much sugar, and then the more we went back, it was just more and more sugar until I can't eat those cookies. I just bite it and I feel sick because if I eat too much sugar in one setting, I would feel sick and I would literally just puke and throw up. So that's why I don't be eating sweets a lot. Sure, I like sweets, but I mainly eat ice cream because ice cream has way less sugar than a cake because it's all that. Oh my gosh, it has way less sugar than a cake. Or pies because they be using a lot of sugar in pies. So much that I bite it and I was like, yep, I'm sick. I can't eat this. I already feel like puking. So anyways, back to what I was saying. When I was she took me off the ride. I told you this in part 9 too. She took me off the ride. She wouldn't let me do a lot of stuff. To be honest, I didn't have that much fun on my first birthday party. It was fun to ride the rides, but not fun because she wouldn't let me ride most of the rides. And most of the rides were not that off the ground, and I couldn't ride them. We finally went home. The cake didn't taste good, to be honest. And we finally went home, and she proceeds to eat all my candy that I got from the Chuck E. Cheese place. And my juice, she drank all of the juice too. I only got 4 cups of that juice before it was gone. I don't know what. She drank all of the rest. And I literally watched her drink, and I was just sad because there's not much I could do. I can't talk well enough to tell on her. Now, even if I somehow did tell on her, she would just lie and say something else, and I would get I'd be what's it called? Whenever they gang up on you when multiple numbers and then they lie on you. I don't remember. I would just be outpaired, outmatched, outnumbered, something. And I will lose. I mean, I can't tell you much about my first birthday party because I didn't have that much fun. I can only tell you the parts that I had fun and I didn't have fun. And it's out of order because my subconscious is blocking most of it. I'm not consciously blocking it, but my subconscious is, because according to my subconscious, there was a lot of other things that happened that I'm still not mentally prepared for. So after I turned 1, I learned how to walk. Right, a few months after that, I learned how to walk, and actually, I could have learned how to walk before that if I was like born in a different environment to begin with, like a whole different environment. Like if they were like happy with all of the things I did, like my dad was happy, but Nelly wasn't. So if I was like, I would learn how to walk faster. Okay, so I didn't want to learn how to walk for a long period of time because every single time when I thought of walking and I got up to try, she would whip out the camera. And the thing about Nelly is, if I fell while I was trying to walk, she will constantly remind me that I did this. Like, oh, you fell when you tried to walk, and just laugh. And then my siblings would be laughing too, and everybody be having fun. Oh, look, the poor baby who just been alive for 1 year and 1 month fell their first attempt to learn how to balance on 2 freaking legs. Whenever you walk, your balance shifts back and forward as you walk. Most people don't know that. I don't think they do. How else do you fall down the stairs? Whenever you go down the stairs, your balance be shifting back and forth. So whenever you miss a step, that's why you fall. Because your balance just got thrown way off to the point you fell. To the point that it made you fall. Balance is not like a well-known fact that it's part of one of the senses. Like touch, taste, sight, smell, sense, and balance. Balance is a key. Like in your instincts too. You need those to survive. I say survive for a reason. So when I learned how to walk, I wasn't walking like you know how you walk? You put your knee up and then you bend it forward. Well, I didn't do that. I just swept my leg forward in front of me instead of, bending my knee. And I did that because I didn't want to fall. Because whenever I bent my knee and tried to balance and took a step, I usually fell. Because my balance wasn't that good when I was younger. Like, it got better as I got older, but my balance wasn't that good when I stood on one foot. Now I can balance pretty dang well. So, when I started walking, she started complaining and said, oh, look how stiff you are. Like, I can't win at nothing. Okay? I was like, okay, I'll watch my videos because it's recorded. And I was like, I don't know why you're complaining and why you insulted me. Because, like, I don't know why you complaining and insulted. I'm 1 year and 1 month. I've been here alive for 1 year and 1 month. Stop insulting me. Freaking get on my nerves. So, like, I was waddling around, basically. And, I kept on moving my shoulders because I kept on feeling a chill down my back. Because, like, it was cold, actually. I kept on feeling a chill on my back. Because, Nelly, she hates me. I don't know why she hated me ever since I've been alive in this world. She just hated me. And I could feel, like, I'm an empath. I can't remember this word right now. And basically, I can feel other people's emotions. So, like, when people are like angry at me, I can feel that. When people are annoyed, like, I can feel that. Like, I feel a lot of emotions when it's direct towards me. And she will direct hate at me. Like, I didn't know what hate felt like because I only knew like a few emotions based on how they feel towards me, but not like all emotions because I was like a baby. So the only emotions I could recognize is sad, happy, mad, and then the emotions where I could feel like someone's trying to end me. That emotion, like that intent to like end. I could feel that, and I could feel when if I go a certain way, and I feel like I'm gonna like go into afterlife. I could feel that. I just usually turn away from that place instinctively because like, yeah, I don't want to go that way. So she will like, okay, hatred towards me feels like a cold, chilling feeling. Like I can't really describe it. It just feels so cold. Like it gives me chills. Like oh my gosh, it makes me shudder. Okay, so I kept on shuddering because she was looking at me with such hate in her eyes. I know how love feels, and I know what hate feels. And like she would lie straight to my face and say, "I love you, Kai. I don't feel no love from you. All I feel is hate from you. There is not a single truth in what you just said." And anyways, she was looking at me with such hateful eyes. I kept on shuddering because that doesn't feel good. Being like stared at with such hate, like directly on me. Like, oh yeah, since I'm an empath, I can't remember how to pronounce this word. Empathic, no. I can't remember how to pronounce this word. I know how to spell it, but I can't remember how to pronounce it. Anyways, whenever I went into large crowds, it was terrible. There were so many emotions because I could feel other people's emotions when they're directed towards me and when they're not directed towards me. So I had to learn how to block out the emotions. So whenever I got in the crowd, it was just horrible. I freaking hated crowds because it was so many emotions. Oh my gosh, it was overwhelming me when I was younger, to the point where I just started to daze off in order to not just also I started daydreaming in order to not like get really sad and stuff whenever Nella would be like bullying me, because she was bullying me for like no reason. She would like say I have so many insecurities now. Like, it's normal to have insecurities, but I have too many insecurities. Like, when I fix one of my insecurities that I find so many more that I never noticed I had. Like, I have this insecurity about my cry face being ugly, so I really cry due to that fact. I really ever cry because whenever I cried when I was younger, like when I was like crying because first of all, she kept on constantly bullying me, so I was crying because I was being bullied, and I don't know why she's bullying me. And I'm like, and I feel like she doesn't love me, but that's true, she doesn't love me. So that's the truth, and I was sad about that because like my cousins and stuff, like it's like when your biological mother hates you and the people, your cousins mothers love them, it gets to you. Like, it makes you feel a certain way. Much sadness. And I remember feeling sad. I remember crying a lot. And she would get mad and say, "Stop crying, your cry face looks so ugly. You look so ugly when you cry." And I'm like, oh my gosh. And then she's like, "Whenever you cry, you look like a mule. I mean, a donkey." A mule, a donkey, same thing. You have the teeth of a mule. And then what's that clip? I don't remember. Remember the ugliest cry when that guy said somewhere deep inside my heart, "I still love you," and then that other guy cried and like yeah, and like you sound like that when you cry, and you look ugly like that whenever you cry. Basically, due to that, I really cry. I also cry in silence whenever I do cry, so I really cry out loud anymore because I still have that insecurity. But someday I know in my heart I will love that part of me one day. But right now, I don't. I will get there eventually. But anyways, also, when I was little, when I was like 1 something, the only time she would compliment me, whenever she would tell me I was pretty and intelligent and stuff, is when I was like dressed up the way she wanted me to dress up. Like say for instance, I put on all blue because I like multiple colors. I don't. My favorite colors actually change depending on my mood and my phase in life and whatever. It changed. So basically, whenever I would wear a color that she didn't like, she would insult me. Like she would say, "Oh, you look ugly in that. Why don't you wear pink?" Like, okay, I like pink, but also I like blue, green. I like a lot of colors actually. So I didn't really have a favorite color back then. I have one now. It's turquoise, but back then I didn't have a favorite color. To be honest, I just like wearing pretty things. That is all. Also, I hate see-through clothes for a reason. So basically, whenever I would wear blue instead of anything that was not pink, she was like, "Oh, you look so ugly wearing that. Why don't you wear this? Why don't you wear this pink thing, bright pink, neon pink, the ones that hurt my eyes pink?" I'm like, "Oh, nope, don't want to wear that. It's so bright that I'm pretty sure it would glow in the dark. And I don't want to wear that. My eyes hurt looking at that pink." And she would purposely like, oh my gosh. I like pink, but not as much as I barely liked it to begin with. But she would go pink crazy. And whenever I would say, "Oh, I don't want to wear pink, I want to wear a different color," and she would say stuff like, "I brought you in this world, I could take you out of it." And I'm like, "Oh, yep, I'm going." She said that a lot when I was younger too. When I was one, she would be saying that every time whenever I wouldn't do exactly what she wanted me to do. She wanted me to act a certain way. She wanted me to act like my peers, but not act. I don't know. It was hard. Okay, I couldn't act like another person. I'm only Kai. I don't know any people the way you describe. So how am I supposed to do? Why are you acting that? Are you stupid or something? Are you doing a stupid mess? She was just insulting me to the point where I'll be questioning. When I was younger, I'll be questioning my intelligence because I'm I'm pretty sure I'm smart, but am I smart? Man, she was getting on my nerves. But at the time when I realized, hey, this person is not trying to help me in any sort of way. Maybe try to cut this person out of my life because she's just a leech of negativity. Then I was like, okay, let me just find a way to get rid of her because she ain't helpful. She ain't helpful at all. But anyways, that was when I was one. I told you a bit when I was learn how to walk. So the plan is to, well, I have 2 minutes left. Let me tell you another story. When I was like a few months after I was one. Okay, so a few months after when I was one, I was drawing, right? Drawing, and then I was well, I was out of paper, so I drew on the wall like most kids do, And she started me, but before she started me, she beat me completely naked with a belt, hard, to the point where I had bruises and stuff. And to say the least, I didn't write on the wall anymore. She also made me clean it off the wall for hours because it took a while. Because first of all, I sucked at cleaning when I was one, so I sucked at cleaning, so it took me a while to get it off the wall. And whenever I would do something when I was younger, I would just lose one of my wants or needs, mainly my needs, eating. So now I have an issue where it's harder for me to convince myself to get up and make myself some food to eat, because right now I'm trying to gain weight to 120 pounds at the same, because 120 pounds is my healthy weight, where I don't have issues with my bones or my organs. So yeah, I will be seeing you next time. Peace. Like and subscribe. Okay. Also, my socials will be down. You know what to do. And I will be seeing you soon. I'm very tired. I think I need to go to bed earlier today and see if that fixes whatever's wrong with me today. So anyways, I will be seeing you next time. Peace.